The Piper deal, just to hit on WWF, the top guys didn't relate, didn't have anything to do with the middle of the card guys and the bottom guys and the jobbers. Does that make sense? I don't know. I don't know if that comes across to everybody.
There were tiers of.
Yeah, it's like cliques, and if you ain't in Bret Hart's clique, or if you ain't in Roddy Piper's clique or the Iron Sheik's clique, then you ain't in the clique, So I'll tell you what, and this build on what we're getting to, and those shows up there, and it's all big coliseums. Everywhere you go, they're in a big coliseum. There are giant rooms down there that's just got stuff put in them. Well, I would go in at about 10 o'clock in the morning when everybody else is supposed to be there at 11 or 12, and I would make a mid-shift dressing room. Then I would go get chairs and bring in chairs and put around here and some chairs over there. Well, this was Black Bart's clique, okay, and everybody was welcome. Dusty would come in there. Flair come in there 2 or 3 times, even though Flair knows the way I feel about him. I love him to death. Mm-hmm. But up there, brother, it's you wanna. When I got my notice, I cried. Okay, I cried because it was such a relief of the pressure being brought off of me that when you walk in them buildings, you're like this. You're like this. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You're shaking like that. You just shake. You just don't want. If I say something wrong, or if I fart the wrong way, or if I look at the wrong guy, and then you got the gay thing, and I'm sure we'll get into that later. But if there was I'm thinking about Piper. One of the things that he had warrants out for him in almost every county up there. Okay, we went to one county, Fayetteville. I don't know what county it is, but we wrestled in a big football field, stadium, and we dress over here, and the baby faces in this motel, and Hills are over here in this other motel, but they come get you in a car and drive you over there, right? Mm-hmm. And then when your match is done, they come and get the other match. Boom, they go back and forth for the whole night. Piper's against, I guess, Greg the Hammer Valentine or something like that. But Piper's we're all in this, and Piper's right here. But Piper spent most of the time over here because they're coming over there looking for him, the cops. Mm-hmm. So they come over there and they knock on the door and they call him by name. Say, we don't know nobody by that name. Are you kidding me? Mm-hmm. And he said, no, we don't know no Roddy Piper either. And he's under the bed, brother. Go get we didn't do that. He said anyway, me and Piper and Gene Lewis, I think Charlie Fulton. I think that's the car. That's the ones in the car. Mm-hmm. And on them dadgum, Piper had a Lincoln Town car. It's got a button that you open the thing and push the button, and the trunk pops open, right? Uh-huh. So they come get Piper, carry Piper over there. They get him over to the ring real quick. He gets in there. He's wrestling, and we go over to his room, pack all of his stuff in his bag, get everything, boom, get it in the car. We're all dressed. We go over and park right there. When that bell rings, brother, I'm back in that Lincoln right up to that ring. Piper just steps in the trunk, pulls the trunk down over, and we take off. We're gone. In the trunk. We're gone. Yeah, because we get paid by check. You don't wait for your money. You get paid by check every week. Mm-hmm. So Piper's locked in the trunk.
You're the getaway driver,
brother. No. You got to understand something. The Carolinas is cold.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
This is dead winter. This is during football season. It's Piper's in the trunk, and we say, well, it's time to mess with Mr. Piper. Payback is hell. So about an hour and a half down the road. Now we're supposed to go to the first store, pull over, punched, let him out. We hear boom, 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 kicking crap back there, rolling around, and finally he settles down. I said, "I'm thinking, Piper, he's gonna do something. I don't know what." But we get going. I said, I think Gene told me. He said, "Crank this thing, get up about 75. You know, speed limit back then was I think 55 or something like that." Mm-hmm. And we're in the I said, I'll try. But I get going pretty good. And he said, okay, pop the trunk. Brother, he can't jump out. You know, he ain't Superman. So we popped that trunk. He's in his tights and his wrestling boots and a pair of knee pads. Yeah. I said, keep going. Keep going. We must have drove like, and wonder, the cops didn't pull us over and throw us under the jail. But I guarantee you, I drive that, that trunk is beating it because the wind is, you can hear that trunk hitting him. He said, "The red hairs, I'm gonna kill you." I said, "They're making me do it, Pipes. They're making me do it." And finally we pulled over. Or Greg, I think Greg pulled up behind us. Or Greg the Hammer and them pulled up at the baby faces or the whatever it was. I don't know. It was baby faces in the hills back then anyway. Mm-hmm. They pulled up behind us and Piper pulled all his damn clothes off, was mooning them, and we going down the highway 70 miles an hour. He forgive me. It's crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff. Go ahead, give me another one, brother.